Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Tamari's Triumphant Tarot. Here I navigate the spiritual realm with you. I want to first thank you all for being here today, watching. To those of you, this is your first time, welcome. For those of you who are my loyal subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you for returning. And of course, you are welcome. I miss you guys. Let's go ahead and get right into the reading. What has your person realized about you and your connection? I have three decks for you to select from. Deck 1 is the Radiant Wise Tarot. Deck 2 is the Sun and Moon Tarot. And deck 3 is the Journey Tarot. So pick your deck and I will be right back. Hi, Group 1. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading. What has your person realized about you and your connection? Let's see. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Justice, the World, Temperance, and Six of Pentacles. Okay, before I get the oracle out, I'm going to stop here for a moment because I'm kind of getting the energy. We have under the bottom of the deck the High Priestess. So there was definitely a very significant lesson that your person has learned, Group 1. And what I'm feeling very strongly is that your person has realized that the grass is not greener on the other side, okay? This person, I feel like, has had a lot of options in your connection. Maybe this is someone who is very charming, charismatic. They just, maybe they're very attractive. There's something about your person that I feel gets attention. They get attention. People are interested in them. This is the same is true for you, by the way. So you both could be very attractive and very influential in some way. But we're talking about your person, so I want to kind of focus on that right now. I feel like your person, they were very much wanting to exercise their options. Something occurred where they may have chosen to go in a different direction as opposed to stay in your connection and work things out. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles here, this is your energy where you felt sort of left out in the cold because of some decision that they made, some type of behavior that they basically conducted because they just wanted to, see what was out there. But what they realized, Group 1, is that to be with you was really bringing balance and harmony into their own life. We have two cards here that talks about balance. And this is what you provided. You were there in this person's life to sort of help them. Maybe in the past they were just a person who in general were not very stable about what they wanted to do and didn't have a lot of direction. I feel like maybe they lacked direction. And you really came into their life because you are very certain about yourself. You're very certain about what you want. Um, you're very balanced. And by virtue of you being in your person's life, they were benefiting from that. They were benefiting from this. You were bringing harmony, peace. You were showing them, teaching them really how to give and take. You were embodying this justice energy, this balance, this harmony, this sort of fair but very decisive type of behavior. This is what I'm getting here. And yeah, maybe that frightened them. Maybe that made them dig even more into this idea that they wanted to explore their options, and they were frightened away perhaps by your certainty, as I don't get that they themselves possess that. So what I feel like they realized is that they were already complete. What they had with you, this was a very stable, solid connection filled with a lot of possibilities. And I feel like they chose something else, and they have a lot of regrets about doing so. And they realized that they made a huge mistake. Not because things didn't work out in that other choice or decision that they made, which it did not. I don't feel it did. But that's not why. Really, the reason it didn't work out is because your person has feelings for you. Your person wants to be with you. And they've realized that with this temperance card. The temperance shows up when someone wants to do what's best for them. When they're being called to do what's best, what's in their own best interest. Your person realizes now that giving to you, being with you, staying with you, working things out with you is really what was best for them. They were happier. They're very attracted to you. They have feelings for you. They feel like they learn from you. They feel stable with you. So that's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and get into the oracle and see what else we can get though. Yeah. Now I feel like they want to make this right. Pay attention to the red flags. Some of you may have been seeing this in your person, seeing that maybe they were not ready to commit. Maybe they were not giving to you. Maybe they had some certain behaviors that, you looked at and, you saw something there, but you wanted this to work, right? Because I do feel like when this is going well, there is a lot of harmony, there is a lot of compatibility, there is a lot of feeling like you fit well together. But I do feel like, especially with this high priestess under the bottom of the deck, there were signs here. Financial support, child alimony, government. Let's get one more. Karmic. They could have chosen to be with someone else, and now they're in a situation. Third party relationship lesson. What did I tell you? I feel like there was an important lesson that came out of this. For some of you, this is definitely by way of their choice to be with someone else. Now there's a situation where there could be a child involved. Maybe they had a child with this person, or maybe this was someone that they had a child with this person before, and they went back to this person, and then there's something going on here now that's really impacting them. We do have the justice card here. There could be some court things going on with this person. I just feel like a lot of things are happening with them now that they regret, because it is bringing a lot of imbalance into their life, a lot of disruption. And yeah, it's all because of a choice that they made. I feel so, a wrong choice in their opinion. And yeah, so they have a lot of regrets here. If there is not a child or something like that involved, it could just be that this other person that they're with, they have a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and it's just, you know, they create a situation of deficit for your person. Your person has to deal with a lot of things that they didn't have to deal with when they were with you. Okay, a lot of negative things. Let's see. And they're seeing all that. They're realizing that. Again, the grass is not greener. Okay. I want to get some channel messages, but before I do that, I want to get one more card here. What have they realized? True love messages. What have they realized about your connection? They're dazzled by you. They realize, they see the big differences between you and this other person. I mean, there's no comparison. Obviously, you brought balance and peace into their life. This other person brought a lot of stress, a lot of negative energy, a lot of problems, a lot of issues, a lot of things that, you know, is very difficult for your person to maneuver. Also, for some of you, your person saw these red flags with that other person and they ignored them as well. So I feel like that applies to this situation as well. And there is something very karmic about it. As a result, it's like, be careful what you ask for, you know, that kind of energy. So let's see what they have, or be careful what you wish for, because you might get it or something like that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and hear what they want to say to you. A few messages here. We have, I wasn't always honest. Yeah, they weren't always honest with you about whatever this thing was. Maybe if this person cheated on you, or if this was someone from their past, they told you it was over and it really wasn't all the way over. If they met someone else, maybe there was something about this they didn't tell you. They kept things secret. And yeah, the high priestess under the bottom of the deck can also talk about sort of clandestine, secretive things. So this could have been a secret relationship that they had with this other person, because there's definitely a third party or something like that going on here. Take whatever resonates. If that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it, guys. Just, you know, take what does and leave the rest. But yeah, they hate not talking to you. So for some of you, you're definitely not in communication with your person, with this person. And they're missing you. They're wanting to make this right. They're wanting to reach out to you. We do see that they have a lot of regrets. For some of them, they don't know how to make this right. They don't know what to say to you. We have, I regret what I did. Absolutely. They have a lot of regrets. They understand, they realize that what they did, it set them back. It didn't move them forward. They had this idea perhaps that they were going to do something different. They were going to do something that was going to better their life, to sort of expand their opportunities, but they restricted themselves. They hurt themselves. They brought imbalance to their own life, and they have a lot of regrets. about it, because they understand that being with you was really a benefit to them. Okay. And we have I must win. This is Five of Swords. So in the past, maybe your person, what could have come along with this sort of these options is a bit of ego, right? They may have felt like, okay, they has so many options that, you know, they had to be in a position where they got everything that they wanted. If you challenged them in any way, or if you required certain things from them, they may have felt like, okay, they may have reverted into this Five of Swords energy, whereby they did whatever they wanted to do, and sort of put aside your feelings and how things may impact you. And that's completely what I feel, you know, could have gone on with this. Pay attention to the red flags. I think at some point your person may have behaved in a way that was not very much in alignment with equal give and take, and caring for the other person's needs. I feel like they adopted this, I want to do what's best for me, or what they thought was best for them, which it turned out not to be very much at all, actually. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. Group one, what they realized, they really went backwards, particularly for those of you who are dealing with someone else who chose another person over you, or seemingly left you, abandoned you for someone else. This person is very regretful, and no matter what it looks like on the outside, they're very unhappy. There's a lot of disharmony. There are a lot of stressful situations going on, and your person is just in general regretful and really missing you. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I'll just get you a guidance card or two really quick, and then close your reading out. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything about this person moving toward you right now. And I do think that that's largely because they don't know what to say or what to do. They're still sort of processing their poor decision and trying to figure out how to get out of the mess they made. And that's really the priority. Okay, so, but they do have these regrets. So I do feel like once they clear this up, if you'll have them back, that which is a consideration of theirs, they would love to reach out to you, and they still feel this attraction, dazzled by you, I think the card said. So let's get you some advice. We have the Moon, intuition, illusion, revelation. So yeah, something was very much illuminated for you. Like I said, I got a feeling that there was something dealing with you learning something here. Your person learned something here, but you also learned something here very valuable. And I feel like that is to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, and that it's okay that if in this case you didn't do that. It just means that going forward, now you understand. You were right. Yeah, you may have not trusted yourself in the past with this person, but you do have some confirmation that you were correct, that you've been shown something about relationships, this person, and about yourself. So Don't beat yourself up. This card is saying don't beat yourself up. Trust your intuition. This connection was meant to show you that you are very intuitive, that you are very connected with the divine. You have a lot of wisdom. You have the ability to see things. Things will be shown to you. So you really can trust yourself. Let me get one more on this card here. One moment. I dropped it. Okay, guys. I dropped the card, so I just put it back in. I didn't even look at it. Let's see what we get. Let's just go for it again. What guidance does Spirit have for you, Group 1? So we have Capricorn energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have the moon and then Capricorn. So this is opposite energy, Cancer. Also Pisces energy is here. So I just feel like what Spirit is saying, Capricorn really is all about remaining disciplined. Whatever you're doing, I feel like it's working for you. Keep doing it. Trusting yourself. Really hone your intuitive skills, and maybe shoot for balancing it through a practical lens. How can this help you going forward in your connections, whether it's with this person or someone else? Also, this is about Capricorn being related to Saturn, and Saturn being the planet of restriction. This is about how to make sure that you are sort of not putting yourself out there, not exposing yourself. Maybe in the past this has been something that you have done, and you've maybe done this with this person and you felt vulnerable as a result. I do see with the Five of Pentacles here, there is a sense that you were sort of left out in the cold. Maybe you felt betrayed and hurt and all of that. But yeah, this is talking about protecting yourself. So taking this intuition and taking the knowledge that you get and really filtering it through this very practical lens. How can you take this information that you'll get, this special knowledge, this higher level of learning, and really make it into something practical going forward, so that whether you're with this person or someone else, you'll be okay. That's what this is about. Okay, so that's your advice, guys. I hope it was helpful. If so, don't forget to like the video, and if you have not already, subscribe, because I will be coming back to you with more videos like these. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Hi, Group 2. So if you chose the Sun and Moon Tarot, let's go ahead and get into your reading. What has your person realized about your connection? What have they realized? What have they learned? We have Nine of Swords. Cruelty, the card says. This is a new deck, by the way, that I've never used before. We have Two of Swords. Peace, the card says. Princess of Wands. The Universe. This is the World card. The Empress. What has Group 2's person realized? Eight of Swords. Interference. Okay. Then under the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Cups. Okay. So, I feel like what this person has realized, Group 2, is that they are starting to see your value. We have the Empress. I feel like they realized that you came into their life and you were really helping them to heal something. They were not in a really great place. This Nine of Cups on the card, it says happiness. And wow, under this, we have the Ten of Cups. So you were really bringing harmony, balance. Your person felt very sated, is what this card says, with this very, very fulfilled. I mean, you were giving this person a lot of happiness here. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Maybe you met this person at a time in their life where they were going through something, because we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. They were not, and the Two of Swords, they were not in a good place. And you really came into their life and brought them a lot of happiness, a lot of peace. You really did help them to sort of see beyond where they were with this Universe card. You help them to grow and to move sort of out of this cycle that they had been stuck in. For some of you, as a result of meeting you, they closed out past cycles with people in their lives who were not very positive for them. They let go of a lot of toxic friendships I'm getting, and people, maybe ideas about relationships they kind of let go of as a result of you. It's like your level, your value, your sort of way that you are, your I don't feel like they have ever dated or met anyone like you before. I just feel like you came into this person's life and you brought them a lot of peace, a lot of structure. You really did open them up to seeing things in a different way. Let's go ahead and pull some more, because I want to see what happened here. It feels to me like something had to have happened here. I don't see it though yet. But your person is really thinking about all that you've done for them in their life. The passion, you reignited something within them again. So what happened? What happened here? We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so for some of you, this goes back far back with your person, Group 2. This is about something that happened with their parents, with their nurturer, with their mother or father, as there's a male here. There could have been some things that your person was healing from the past relationships that they've had with their family. And this connection that they had with you was even instrumental in helping them there. They have a lot of growth. Maybe this is someone that felt like they couldn't, or they would never fall in love, or that they would never, because they saw their mother and father have sort of a toxic relationship, that they would never trust their heart to anyone. And then they met someone who they could trust in the Empress, someone who embodied healthy, sort of wonderful love, and they were opening themselves up to you. Something happened though here, 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. This person fell in love with you, but I feel like maybe something from the past came up again for them. Maybe they got afraid. Maybe they ran back to what they knew, what was familiar. This way of thinking, this way of being. There was something here that definitely changed. We'll see, because I'll pull for it in more oracle as well as the channel messages. But let's go ahead and keep it going with the oracle. So they definitely feel like they have to forgive someone, or they have to sort of let go of some things that they were holding on to in the past. Maybe they were abandoned. There could have even been some trauma, some other trauma. For some of them, some kind of abuse. I don't want to get too triggering here. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut these. What happened here? What have they realized? We have escapade. Let's take a couple more. Ascension, spiritual path, awakening. One more. Meeting, 2 or more people discussing, planning. Okay, so what I'm getting right away, guys, your person is on a spiritual awakening. They're really, the divine is working with your person. This could be a twin flame. This could be a soulmate. This is a connection that's very important for both you and your person. You've brought, we do see the divine feminine energy with the Empress here. So there's no stretch with this. You brought a lot of hope into your person's life, this escapade. You made them see their world. Their world sort of opened up to them. Opportunities opened up to them. And with the universe, the world here, literally, you really did kind of expand things for them and make them see themselves beyond where they were. And so this is all part of that ascension, that elevation process that they're going through, meeting you, discussing your plans together, your future together. For some of you, this all helped your person to sort of see themselves outside of this modeling, this sort of restricted modeling that they had growing up. Maybe seeing themselves with you, and how productive and how happy they are or were in your connection. This really did allow them to sort of break free from some of their very dogged beliefs that they may have carried for a very long time about relationships and love. And so they are definitely growing spiritually. This is what I'm getting here. So what they're realizing a lot. They're realizing they're one of the most important things. They're realizing their abilities. I feel like for a long time they felt very restricted. They felt very held back. They may have thought that this was something that was protecting them, as they may have told themselves, I'm not going to fall in love. I'm not going to be in a relationship. I'm not going to settle down. I'm not going to commit to anyone. Maybe they saw for themselves that this was something that protected them. But what I'm getting is that really it held them back. And why? Because it could be completely fine if that's really what you want in life. But I don't feel like that's what your person really wants in life. I feel like your person really wants this 9 of Cups, what they had with you. This 10 of Cups. That's what they wanted. That's what they want. Happiness. This makes them feel complete. This makes them feel fulfilled. They were happy. They felt good with you. And that's what they want. They don't want to be alone. They really don't. They just didn't feel like they could have it because that's not what they saw growing up. That's not what they experienced. So they didn't feel like it was possible. You made this person believe in the impossible. That's what they've realized about you, group 2. Okay? I do feel like for some of you, they could have run away. For others of you, this is divine intervention. The divine has intervened here and is working with your person because they know that your person is not quite ready to be with you. You are in the Empress energy. Your person is still struggling with some things. They still feel a bit restricted and held back and has anxiety about some things. And so I feel like your connection is really being put on hold. There's a pause here. And I feel like that's because the divine is intervening. Whatever that looks like. Doesn't matter if that's by way of someone else in your connection, maybe a third party. Maybe it seems like this person, you and this person, you just can't seem to connect or communicate to one another what you are really wanting. Maybe there's a lot of miscommunication. Whatever the reason that it seems like you can't get on the same page, I do feel like it's being intentionally done because there's so much more that your person has to learn so that this connection has a chance. Okay. Let's get into the channel messages. Then I'll get you some advice and we'll close your reading. What has your person learned? I'm going to reshuffle these. I wasn't feeling those. Let's do it again. What has your person learned? Okay, I'll take it. Major decisions, judgment. So, yeah. Some big plans, some big decisions, they're really thinking about this connection, group 2. They're really trying to figure out, there's a call to action here. The divine is really working with them. What they have to choose, they have to decide what it is that they want to do. This is kind of like the end of the road. Also, when we see the World card, this is like the end of the journey. They have everything that they need to know here. What are they going to do with it? And that's kind of like where they are right now. They have to decide. I shouldn't have listened to them. Exactly. So for a lot of you, they were listening to these people who they looked up to. Maybe if it wasn't a parent, it was an older relative, a brother or sister or someone, that gave them advice about what they should do in relationships. And this is your person acknowledging that didn't work for them. That hasn't been working for them. And that's why I wanted to really reiterate. It's not just that this is what you want, and so you're influencing your person. You are advocating for what you want as the Empress always, and exercising very strong boundaries. But your person very much wants the same thing that you do. They want structure. They want love. They want this happiness. They just feel they just feel like it sort of has been eluding them. And so, they didn't trust it. And so it's easy for them to listen to these people because this is what they've seen, and this has kind of been what's familiar, and they allowed this to kind of get in the way. So for some of them, yeah, they definitely may have run away from this or just reverted back to their old behavior of distancing themselves and pushing back against anything that was committal. I really thought I had more time with you to make things right. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like there's always this sense with this person that, okay, the ball is going to drop any minute. This relationship that they're in is not going to work because that's what they've seen. Oh, dad never sticks around. This isn't going to last. He's going to be in, he's going to be out. This is kind of what they've learned. And so there's almost like this impending doom they have, thinking about what's going to go wrong. This is a mindset, and this is part of the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords energy that they need to free themselves from, that you were trying to help them to do. Okay, let's get one more. What do they really want to say to you? One card, Spirit, just one. One card. And we have, baby, forgive me. So they feel that they've hurt you in some way. So perhaps they did go back into this shell that they have been living in, and they want to be with you. They love you. We had the 9 and the 10 of cups and the Empress. They see your beauty. They feel the peace. But there is this, with this cruelty here. I've never seen that word be associated with the 9 of Swords, but it's very telling. And in this reading, there could be sort of a harshness, a cruel sort of coming down, pushback from this person, because they are so vulnerable to love as they wanted and didn't receive it, for many of them. And they want this so desperately. And so when they feel this, and they do, you embody this love, you embody this, you have the ability, and they sense that, to give them exactly what they want. But will you do it? No one else has done it. Everyone else that was supposed to love them, they pushed them away, or they fell short in some kind of way. And so it's almost with this cruelty, with this 9 of Swords, this is them telling themselves, this is going to be no different. Group 2 is just going to treat me the same way that my father did, or my mother did. They're not going to be with me. They'll leave me at any moment. We already saw, I really thought I had more time with you to make things right. There's always this sense that, they feel like, their doom is just sort of there waiting. There's this real sense that, things don't work out for them. So they want to tell you they're sorry. They want your forgiveness. So for whatever they said, whatever they've done, if they said things that were cruel, if they said things that were not true, as a way to protect themselves. And this is not me making any kind of excuse for them. By the way, I see the devil energy throughout these cards as I look. And I just know, though, that there's a lot of restrictions with this person, and a lot of things here that could make them behave in a way that is sort of contrary to how they really feel. They sabotage themselves. Sorry, guys, I needed water. But this is what they want. They want forever with you. So, oh wow. And then this also was under the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry I let you down. So yeah, there's a sense of this person. They know their struggles. They understand their challenges. And so for some of you, the cruelty is an aim for them to be kind. They want to kind of push you away because they know that they'll only hurt you. And I think that for some of them, they actually have hurt you. They've let you down. They're sorry. They want your forgiveness. And the divine has intervened so that they cannot do any further damage to you. So this is what I have for you. I just want to get you a couple of cards. This is what they've realized. They realize that love does exist. Love is real. This love for you that they have is real. Your love for them is real. You're not like everyone else. They're sorry that they hurt you, but they have things that they need to heal from. They still know that they're not ready, because as much as they want this in their current state, with them being so torn, because they still have all these hang-ups and these things that they need to work out, they know that they will only let you down further. So they're asking for your forgiveness. They do care about what you think and feel about them. And I feel like for some of you, the divine is really pulling you away because you're an empath, I feel. And like for some of you, not only are you feeling this person's pain, not only can you feel that, not only will you be affected by that in that way, but also I feel like the divine is preserving you, because they don't, your person, because they're unhealed, like I said, they may have a tendency to behave in a certain way and sort of be harsh with you and cruel with you. I feel like the divine is really protecting you, and specifically protecting you because your heart is so pure. The way you see people is so beautiful and so pure. The divine doesn't want that to become tainted. They don't, the divine does not want you to sort of be sullied by all of this that has happened. And so I feel like there's something here protecting you. There's a very tangible energy that I'm picking up on, that, you know, you are sort of being shielded from something here. Okay. It would be a shame, I'm hearing, to lose your view of people, your compassion, your empathy. That's being protected. This person, I did see the devil energy. This person could have really hurt you. Okay. Okay, let's get you some advice, group 2. Wise counselor. Belonging, learning, traditions. Okay, this is the Hierophant energy. This is all about trusting yourself. And again, this sense of being, there's a spiritual wisdom that you possess. You could be a Taurus. This is Taurus energy, or you could be dealing with a Taurus. Take whatever resonates. Or there's something very much connected to Venus, because we have the Empress here. No matter what you do, there's always something loving behind it, as Venus is the planet of love, and with the Empress here. So your wisdom, this is all about love, and this is what I'm getting. You're not meant to be tainted by certain things. And so yeah, you're being protected right now. So the card is really, I'm getting like an affirmation that you're on the right path. You what's happening is meant to happen. It could seem like, okay, well, why am I not with my person? I really feel like this is my person. We've been going through this for a while. Why haven't we come together yet? This is spirit saying everything is going to be okay. You're on the right track. Stay in your power. Continue to believe what you believe. Continue to learn. Continue to utilize these experiences for your benefit. And again, this theme of being protected from like spoiling, I'm hearing, sort of your purity is really being highlighted with this card here. So let's get you another. Let me get another card. So this is the Zodiac Oracle. The Sun. So this is all about, with the Sun card, Leo energy. This is all about focusing on what drives you, your passion. So as you are protected here, this is an opportunity for you to really focus on the things that maybe you have been sort of letting fall to the wayside because you've been focusing so much on your connection and in your person. So this is about taking this opportunity now and to focus on yourself. Really put your driving force now behind what you want to do, the things that benefit you. The Empress, you're meant to do big things, group 2. So get to it. That's what the cards are saying. Also, 13 could be significant to you, or 5. We have yeah, so these two numbers could be meaningful to you. Take whatever resonates, as always, but that is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If so, don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so, because I will be coming back to you with more videos like these. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose the Journey Tarot, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. What has your person learned? What have they realized about this connection? Let's see. Okay, we have Ten of Swords. That one flipped right back over. Did you see that? It's like if there was an ending, your person doesn't want that to happen. They don't want this to be permanent. 2 of Pentacles. Someone is not wanting to let go here. 5 of Pentacles. The Devil. Five of Swords. And 6 of Cups. Yeah. What has your person realized? They realize that their indecision, their mind games, their insecurities, their feelings about themselves, their poor ways of thinking about this connection, all of this contributed to losing you. I feel like group 3, you walked away from your person, and it was because there were a lot of things going on that you felt that you didn't deserve. So for some of you, you ended this connection, and your person did not want to lose you. They do not want to lose you. But it was by virtue of their own decisions, their own actions that did it. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. It was self-sabotage, pure and simple, because they want to be with you. 6 of Cups. But it was their way of thinking, 5 of Swords, and their actions, 5 of Pentacles, that led to this 10 of Swords. Being clarified by the Devil energy. They did something here. Their behavior, their thought processes and actions to basically end this connection. You may have walked away, but it was their actions I'm getting that really ended this. So they've realized that. They've realized that their actions have contributed to them losing you. They don't want this to be the case, but they know that it is. They've set in this energy and they realize that they are the common denominator. To all of their failed relationships, I'm hearing. Okay, wow. That's pretty heavy. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more. Group 3, it seems like I always get very heavy energy for group 3. Okay. Let's see. Past life relationship. This is a very significant connection. Both of you feel this connection very deeply, very powerful connection. The devil card can also speak of sort of a codependency. It's almost like the card, the Ten of Swords, did not want to stay flipped over. It flipped back over. It's like your person does not want this to end. They don't want to face the reality that this could really be over. And I feel like for some of you, you feel the same way. You both feel very bound together here with this devil energy and past life relationship. It could feel, though, that it's become unhealthy here with the Five of Swords right next to that energy. Yeah, this love, it's almost like it's being tainted a little bit. It's so pure, it's so real. The Six of Cups, your person wants to be with you. You want to be with them. You both feel the way that you don't feel with anyone else. But there are definitely some things going on here that prevent you from really experiencing this Six of Cups. But your person definitely wants to reach out to you. They definitely want to come toward you. And you can kind of see on this card, wow, it's kind of like fire, the passion. With the Devil card, they're longing for you. They're craving you, I'm hearing. This person is really, really into you, group 3. They're missing you terribly. So, let's see. Let me get one of these other cards here to kind of see what's going on before I get into the channel messages. What have they realized? This person may have thought that they were going to walk away from this very cleanly and cut ties with you. But what they realize is that they want to reach out to you. They cannot stay away from you. That's what this reaching out is. This is them saying there's no way they're letting you go. I mean, do you see how this person is holding on to this woman here? They're not letting go. This person is not. Okay. And we have crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. They're longing for you. They're feeling the weight of not having you in their life. The Six of Cups. This is them missing the good times, missing hearing your voice, missing touching you, missing talking to you, missing the way that only you can make them feel. They feel alone, no matter who they're dealing with, no matter who else is around. They do not feel the way that they feel, group 3, when you're around. Then we have under the bottom of the deck, bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. So some of you, they really want to come chasing after you. They really want to come after you. They really do. Yeah. They're tired of not talking to you. Silence, non-action. So for some of you, you're definitely not talking to this person. And then we have also emotions coming, going. They feel very much attracted to you. They're very emotionally invested. The past life, the devil, the wanting to reach out, the sadness, the brokenness, the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, all of the Ten of Swords. They are really in their feelings about you, group 3. This person, they're on a roller coaster of emotions. They want to talk to you. They want you back. Okay, let's get into their messages to you. I'm really interested now, and I know you are. Let me turn some of these back around that turned that got turned around in my last reading. Okay, so let's shuffle these really good because I want to get the information for you that you need to hear, group 3, from your person's heart. What is it that they want to tell you that perhaps they cannot say to you directly? What do they want to say? Spirit, let group 3's person come through clearly, please. I feel like so much has to be said here. Okay. Get a cut here. Okay. Every time I come back to you, I really do plan to stay. So this is a cycle. This past life, this is a cycle with your person. Maybe they've come into your life in and out of your life. Maybe there have been a lot of stops and starts in this connection. But yeah, they want you to know that this is not a game for them. Maybe with the Five of Swords, you thought, okay, this is just a game. They're playing this game. They really don't care. No, this is just their default. Excuse me. This is what your person knows and understands as a way to be, because they don't know anything better. But they want you to know that every time they come, every time they tell you something, they mean it. They really do feel that way at the time that they say these things. Maybe some of you have been doubting your person. So this is coming through very strongly. They want you to know. Your voice is a constant melody in my mind. They miss your voice. I got that with the Six of Cups. They really do miss talking to you, hearing you. In my own voice, I keep feeling like, my throat chakra, something is going on with it. It's like this person really loves talking to you. We saw they want to reach out. They've said something, though, that they feel like they cannot reach out to you, that you won't hear them. I can't figure you out. Okay, maybe your person tried to do something. Maybe there was something here, some action that they took in the Five of Swords energy. It didn't work. Whatever it was, it didn't work, and it may have backfired and caused you to leave them, to walk away from this connection. I feel like this person and all of this emotion, with all this emotion, they may have tried to, like, I don't know, they may have been overwhelmed by their emotions, and as a way with the devil energy and the Five of Swords to try to control things, to try to, make sure that they're not just kind of swept away here. They may have tried to do something, play some kind of mind games, or did something to try to one up you in some way, but I don't feel like it worked. Now they're saying they can't figure you out because you you don't fall into this person's trap, I'm hearing. And they can't understand you. A part of them really, really, they're very attracted to that with the devil energy. It just turns them on even more that they can't conquer you, that you're sort of this very formidable foe, if you will. But at this, on the other hand, it terrifies them because it just sort of feeds into their fear of not being in control here. And so, yeah, they can't figure you out. But they really do feel like you fit. They really feel like you're the one for them. There's something about this connection that feels like it's home, very familiar. When they're not with you, nothing else fills the space. Nothing they can do, no one that they can be with fills this space. This is someone who misses you. They're broken without you. They've realized that they cannot replace you. And if we do this, it will only be trouble. Okay. So listen, for some of them, they know. They know that they have things that they're struggling with this devil energy and the Five of Swords. Things that could hurt. Things that could really undermine this beautiful Six of Cups love that you both share. But they still want it. And they want to come back to you. And that's why they do. Every time they come, they plan on staying. But it's kind of like whatever is going on here, it's just, it continues. Look, some of them are afraid of love. Love hurts too much. But you are my everything. It's like, yeah, and I got in the way of us. So for some of you, this is definitely your person undermining, sabotaging this connection because the depths of their emotions are very scary to them. And this is someone who doesn't really know how to love. They don't. Some of them think love hurts. Some think it's supposed to hurt even. And so if you're not hurting, then you may not love them. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, guys. I feel like I want to pull a couple more here. Something told me to pull a few more. I'm gonna use another deck. This is the final pile, and this one I feel like I need a little bit more on this. What is going on with your person, with Group 3's person? What is the backstory, if you will, here? Why are they this way? Five of Cups. They've been hurt before. Justice. They're trying to protect themselves, guys. Sometimes Spirit is very clear, and this is one of those times. Seven of Pentacles. They're trying to protect themselves. They're trying to make sure that they're okay, guys. They want to be okay. So for a lot of you, it's kind of like this is the survival mode that they're in. The Five of Cups. They've been hurt. They've been disappointed. They've been let down in relationships. They've given their heart before. Love has left them behind, I'm hearing. Yeah, for some of them. So this is what they're doing. They're protecting themselves. Seven of Pentacles. They're trying not to invest too much into anything emotionally because, again, they feel like love hurts. So this is why they're sort of behaving the way that they are. But what they've realized, though, is that there's no escaping the way that they feel for you. Whatever has worked for them in the past to sort of keep them feeling balanced in this restriction. It isn't working anymore. It's not helping them. They're missing you. They're wanting you. They can't stay away from you. They're even when they're not with you, they're sort of longing for you. So it's almost like they are still experiencing this pain that they're trying to avoid. So nothing is really working for them. Let me get you some advice. Okay. What will help you in your connection with this person? What should group 3 do here, Spirit? This person also told themselves they'll never fall in love again. Maybe for some of them, they saw something in their childhood and they said they would never fall in love, and they did, and they allowed themselves to go there, and they were hurt. It didn't pan out. There was disappointment, and they told themselves, never again will I have these regrets that I have now. So for some of you, this goes very deep, okay, with your person. So what is your advice? King of Earth. Prosperous, generous, successful. For some of you, this is your person. I feel like if they heal, if they do the work that they need to do, this is what they want to do. They want to come back to you in a real sort of stable, committed way. But they have to get to a point where they feel good about themselves. Some of them are not doing well. This could be financially. Certainly, they're not very secure in their personhood. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but I think this is Spirit saying that this isn't a lost cause. If your person does the work, they can be this person. Maybe this is someone that this is who you see. You see their potential. You see the possibilities here. But Spirit is just highlighting that they have to want this. They have to do the work. They have to be stable. Okay, so in the meantime and between time, you have to give yourself this stability because your person isn't there yet. Okay. Taurus energy here. Could be any sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are the earth energies, particularly Taurus with this card, but could be any sign. You and or your person could be one of those signs. And we got Leo. So this is about strength, courage, not allowing ego, though, to get in the way. I feel like this is definitely something with your person that they struggle with. Your person has a lot of work to do on their stability, feeling good, real good about themselves. And I feel like it's coming up in your energy of what your guidance is to highlight this. As a way to understand when your person comes to you, this is what you'll be looking for. Because your person will come to you whether they're ready or not, because they feel compelled to. Spirit wants you to be aware of what you need to look for as signs that they are healed or on the path to healing. You will see a change with respect to their stability. They'll be more consistent, stable, and the ego will be diminished. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope it was helpful. If so, don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, because I will be coming back to you with more videos like these. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.